Okay. Um, this is a Viagraph. What I've done this time is I changed the mixture. I added a larger quantity of orange oil, and I went ahead and I did a different attack method. This is day 2. I was actually pretty stunned by the results looking at it yesterday. One of the things I think that was chiefly different is I allowed the plants were all pretty strong. They're all pretty big, and I sprayed the stuff on it. And I can't find 20% vinegar. I can only find 5% vinegar. So, in doing so, this time what I did is I string trimmed the plants down the size because I realized that maybe they were just too strong, and then I sprayed them. And the devastation, I mean, one of the things I didn't get to because my weed trimmer ran out of cord is this guy. And some plants, of course, are going to be more susceptible, but this is all pretty devastating. I noticed the grasses tend to be, like, look at this. I mean, this was like a really hard plant to pull out, and then look how dry and just withered. You know, you can tell the stuff I missed, like this, and then you look at something like that, and I'm actually pretty surprised. Same thing there. And then another thing that got me was this one. It still had a lot of leaves on it. Still a pretty strong plant, and it looks like it's having a real hard time right now. Another one over here. You know, I think what it was is I think that there wasn't enough orange. This was actually a very this is 2 days. And this is, like I said, what I did is it's very gooey to the touch. I changed the formula, and well, 2 things. Like I said, one, I weed whacked it down because I think that was one of the chief problems I was having is as the plants are just too strong. And then I went ahead and I sprayed, and this is day 2. I'm kind of curious to see how day 3 goes. I thought I was going to need another treatment, but we'll find out. Now I did spray a few things with EcoSmart over this way, and we'll see how those are doing. But most of this is that formula that I spoke of in my earlier reviews, and the EcoSmart stuff doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as I thought it would. It looks like it's all relative to the new action. Over here, now I had some natural grass growing in, and I sprayed these guys. These guys were full tilt, big sized. Okay, these guys look like those guys, and you can see I actually purposely broke a few of those trying to weaken them. But I sprayed them, and I sprayed them with my my formula, where I added 2 times the orange oil this time, and that's just destructive. I mean, wow. And then, of course, I revisited this stuff, and it's hard to tell what's going on because it's very, it's a process. But I mean, this is pretty destructive stuff. Now these guys got treated earlier in this route. That's from my earlier experiment, but that guy wasn't. And please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not out to wipe out nature or anything like that. I got a city ordinance coming, and wow, look at that. This is day 2. Day 2 of the new formula. Where the orange oil is expensive, it's like $8 for a concentrated thing of it. I added a little bit more. That is just, this was a healthy plant 2 days ago. And you can still feel the moisture. The stalk is there. And then, okay, see that right in there. It's got a healthy green stalk on the inside, but all of its surrounding leaves are toast. Same thing with this guy. He was healthy as well. Anything with leaves in it looks like it didn't do well. I, of course, didn't spray our plants because I'm trying not to kill them. Right in here, all these guys were green 2 days ago. Oh, watch out for the weed trimmer, because if you've got lights in your yard because you thought it was cool and you have a weed trimmer, that could be unhealthy. This one right here, I should have filmed every plant I hit first. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at... Now over here, I didn't have too much going on. I used the EcoSmart from Home Depot on the grasses. This isn't entirely fair because now the EcoSmart has a very strong smell to it, I noticed. But these are little guys here. I was trying to... I should do a side-by-side test. That's really the better way to go. But even here, these are all kind of drying out. But then again, I really hammered this side of the universe, so let's go. Okay, I know I sprayed some stuff over here. Okay, this is a result of the EcoSmart Day 2. I would say, some devastation, definitely. That plant wasn't that color 2 days ago, and neither of those. So EcoSmart seems to be working very well too. Now, I sprayed this grass with the EcoSmart, not my formula, but with the EcoSmart, and grass doesn't seem to be affected. Grass is a tough customer, but I don't want to kill the grass, so we're okay. But again, that brown spot right there used to be a flurrying annoyance, and wow. So the orange oil seems to really give the kick. I added a little bit more soap, a couple more squirts, and a little bit more orange oil. Probably, I didn't measure any of this stuff, but I eyeballed it. So it sunk down about 1 inch in the bottle, which I guess it'd be more helpful if I measured it. The end of the story is the more orange oil and the more soap, probably the more powerful this will be. Also, like I said, cut it down first. My weed trimmer ran out of string, so I couldn't get any lower, but cut it down, remove a lot of that plant's power source, and then you're going to find the stuff's a little bit more effective. And I hope that helps everyone.